Hey team, how's it going? That Logic Pro guy here. Today we have a question from an individual on YouTube at DJB5565. And here's the question. D4 is no longer playing regardless of what I do. It's the MIDI note, not the physical controller key that is not playing. I've obviously removed D4 somehow as it doesn't play any sound regardless of the plugin. If I move an octave up on the controller, D4 still does not play. Any suggestions? Okay, so every time I go into troubleshooting, I always think about two things. Is this a hardware problem? Is it a software problem? So there's a couple key things that you can do in order to rectify this. I would love if the community also spoke up. Everyone's got so many different perspectives and experiences when it comes to their workflow. We all have different studios. Perhaps you work in different studios as I do, and so our perspective is obviously going to be limited to the extent that we've been exposed to various things. So here are my suggestions. Think, is it hardware, is it software? The reason I think this is a hardware problem, because if you play up the octave, you're still not getting any sound. So a couple recommendations. I highly recommend a free program called Show Midi. This really allows you to look at your entire setup. What is giving controller messages? What's giving note on and off messages? I think this is a great troubleshooting tool. If you do not see D4 on this, then you certainly know this is a hardware problem. I would say that's the first thing that I would look at. A couple of other just random ideas. I would also look at the track inspector within Logic Pro. Maybe at some point you changed the key limit. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I'm trying to make sure that we cover all our bases. So just go ahead and look at that. That may be something that can be helpful to you. So right here within the track inspector, you can see key limit. So that might be something to look at. If I hit Command 0, this then takes me to the environment. It's something else that I would probably look at. Within the clicks and ports layer, is everything connected here as it usually is? The physical input, the sum going into the keyboard. I think this is a good area to try and troubleshoot as well. And for example, if I hit a key here, you can see that it's being played. It's displayed within the input view. Another good place to just see, because if you're seeing the key here but you're not hearing it, I wonder if it's the software instrument itself, the virtual instrument. So that's definitely a very interesting thing to look at. Something else that I would look at is inside of the Logic Pro settings. I would go into the MIDI icon, General tab. You might want to reset all MIDI drivers. I think it's worth a shot. Go into reset messages, maybe play around here, disable various settings. And then my last one here, if I go into Logic Pro control surfaces, you may want to rebuild defaults, and that may bring you back home. Some other ideas, highly recommend you try the very same thing, the very same controller on a different DAW. For example, we all have GarageBand, right? It comes for free on any Mac device. So maybe turn that on, try and get that up and running and see if that D4 is working there. If it works there, obviously this is a Logic Pro problem. Another simple idea, but again, just I've been through various things. I noticed that if you have the USB cable connected directly to the computer, I think that's a really good way to troubleshoot, just to make sure that you're getting the purest signal possible. Not all USB hubs are created equal, and so it's possible that the USB hub is simply not powerful enough, or there may be some like electrical power shortage thing going on, and you're just not getting the MIDI to trigger. And so that may be it. I've seen some of that before. So try and plug directly to the computer. Try and close every other program. One thing I've noticed is I use Stream Decks a lot, and sometimes there are these like interferences between MIDI messages across various platforms. So you may want to check that out. I would close everything every VPN, every program, turn off the internet, turn off Bluetooth, and see if you're getting a pure MIDI message across and if you're able to play it within Logic Pro. Other than that, I'm not sure what else it could be. I do hope I can get some valuable feedback from the community. So I totally get I don't know everything, but I do love helping people, and I do love this program. So I do hope that helps, my friend. Shout out to DJB5565 for the suggestions. If you have any questions, please hit me up here in the comments. Like I said, I'd like to do this more regularly, and so these questions are certainly going to motivate me. I won't be able to get to all of them, but if I can get like a batch of them, I could do this on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. But that's pretty much it. That Logic Pro guy signing out. God bless you guys. I'm out. Bye.